Good afternoon, high school students, or good morning, whichever time you're watching this. I want to give you a quick update on our week as we begin the first of 3 weeks where we're fully virtual in December. Our habit of mind focus this week is thinking flexibly, and so it's going to be really important for us to make sure that we are thinking outside the box and keeping up with things that we need to take care of. A couple quick notes for this week. I'm just going to share our calendar up here really quick. Uh, just so you're aware, you should be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You should be in your even classes, second hour, fourth hour, sixth hour, and eighth hour. Okay, and then using that afternoon time, you may have teachers trying to schedule, or not trying, but scheduling you in to get some help on things, or you can, persist, think flexibly, and be in charge of your own learning and set up a specific time with a teacher to get help on specific learning targets or test items or assignments in that class. So on Tuesday and Thursday, if you'll notice here, we have Pride Time at 8 o'clock. And then we have our odd classes, first hour, third hour, and seventh hour. Remember, the reason that we're having odd classes there is because uh, on Monday, it's the 30th. So we have an even class because it's an even calendar date. And the first is an odd day so that we have our odd classes happening on Tuesday and Thursday. So just a reminder about that. So a couple notes about thinking flexibly. We're going to be finishing up with term 2 here on Tuesday, so you need to finish up those loose ends that you have. And this is a great time to look at things in a different way and think about your learning in a different way. So it might mean creating a new habit. Maybe it's you're asking your teacher right at the end of the Google Meets, like, hey. Can we stand for a couple minutes? Just got a real quick question about this assignment before we take off, or I need to set up a time for a Google Meet, or it may be starting an online planner using the link that we have below of your schedule to put your assignments in, or using your physical planner and putting that together and keeping track of things for yourself. I took a couple notes here. The other thing that it might be is scheduling a time in the day where you specifically work on anything that you haven't completed. So you have that resource time in the afternoon, but maybe you give yourself an extra half hour or 45 minutes from 4 to 4:45 just to check through and make sure you're ready for the next day, and then you're good to go. So these 3 weeks are extremely important that we make sure that we're still focused on learning and we're attending class, and the attendance piece is a real important part. We need to make sure that we're attending class and we're attending those Google Meets so that our attendance is so that we're attending for class, because that is the most important part, is being there and showing up. Because once you do that, then you can be in the mix and you can understand what's happening. And if you don't, then you're going to be extremely frustrated. So please make sure to take that time and take care of business. A couple other notes here that I'll share with you. And we have this is our link to the fully virtual schedule. And then also, this is one where you could create your own if you wanted to for those specific, with your specific classes in it. I talked about our habit of mind focus. Term 2 is coming to a close. We do have a student council meeting on Monday at 1 p.m. If you're interested, please check in with Miss Process or Mrs. Dillon on that. It's on Monday at 1 p.m. And then this is a link right here for how to use Google Calendar and Google Tasks. It's just a real quick video, but that's another way that you can organize yourself with the meeting times for your classes and to put in reminders for due dates. And then I have just a quick tutorial on how to use Google Tasks on your Chromebook, where you could use that as an assignment notebook. So, and then just a couple quick things here. Parents, I have a standards-based grading resources. If you're interested in looking through those, I know you've been getting some information on that from your English teachers. There's a video in there from myself that I presented at the board meeting last 2 weeks ago. So there's also a link to our fully virtual edition update if you want the background on when we started 2 weeks ago on things. And now we're headed into December, and I think that we're going to have a really great month, and we're going to try to do the best we can to keep everybody positive and motivated this time. So, students, if you have ideas on things, I've already had a couple students have send me an email and say, "Hey, can we try this out, or could we do this to get people excited?" So, keep those ideas coming in, and we'll keep working to make things to keep things positive and keep things moving in the right direction. So thank you very much, high school students. Hope you have a great week, and let's make it count. Hey, woo! Oh, I gotta try that again. Hey, woo! That was much better. See you later, folks. Have a great week.